Hey guys, it's Pulsarr, and today I'll be ranking the 5 worst attacking operators in Steel Wave. So let's get right into it. At 5, we've got the best of the worst, Blitz. Blitz is bad, but Blitz isn't as bad as the other operators on this list. Because, obviously, Blitz can do stuff like this, this, and even this. But on the other hand, Blitz is kind of lackluster. Obviously, since he's a shield, he's not going to be good at... He's a shield operator. He's not going to be good at killing people. All he's got is a P12. Monty is similar, but because of Monty's extendable shield, he's got a very useful ability to help push in with his team. Blitz doesn't really create the same effect because you can always just kill a Blitz, while Monty is significantly harder to kill. His ability isn't the best. It also doesn't always work. So because of those reasons, in my opinion, Blitz is the 5th worst attacking operator in the game. At number 4, we've got Knock. Previously, I would have put Knock a lot lower. I used to think she was the worst operator in this game. I put her at the worst operator in the game on my tier list. Link is in the card in the top right corner. But now I've moved Knock up a little bit because I feel like there's a lot more potential with her. Obviously, the FMG9 got a few buffs. That doesn't matter too much. The gun still isn't the best gun that you're going to have on an attacker. She got the Deagle, which is pretty good. But the problem comes with her ability. The problem about it is that it's similar to Vigil and Cav in how when you run around, you're quiet. Well, actually, not when you run around. When you walk around, you're very quiet. And you can't be seen on cams. But the weakness here is that you can't sprint. If Nox sprints, then you can see her on cams. And that's what makes the operator really weak, because even if you can't see her on cameras, the idea is that you can't see her, she gets in there quick and scares you before you realize anything's up. But if Nock has to walk all the way to sight, then that's just not really that effective, and that's why I'm putting her at the 4th worst operator in the game. Because she does have use, she can come out as being a very good operator, but she's very situational, and most of the time when you pick her, she just isn't going to work. Next up, we got number 3. And this might come as a surprise to some people because I've heard some of the horror stories from console players that I know. But number 3 is going to be Ying, because I feel like her Candelas are in a very bad spot right now, because flashbangs are really inconsistent. How you can be sitting in a corner, looking at the hard wall, and get flashed, while you can also be looking directly at a flashbang and not get flashed. I think that's really inconsistent, and this makes Ying not too strong right now. Not to mention her obvious counters like Jaeger, who can just completely delete the Ying. And also, what's really good but overlooked a lot is that when a Ying rolls a Candela into sight, you can just take out your gun and you can just shoot it. One bullet, it breaks. You have no more problem. I do that all the time, and Ying players really aren't able to do much to me. Only on very rare occasions do I even get killed by a Ying, which is why I think she's the 3rd worst operator in the game. At number 2, we've got Finka. Finka isn't too strong right now, even with the recent buff she's gotten. It's just medics in a game where you die in your first gunfight just don't come in as very useful. You can pick Finka, and then all your teammates will go and get headshot, meaning that she literally had no use whatsoever that round. Coupled with that, her guns aren't good at all. The spear's okay. The LMG's also okay. You're not going to be using the shotgun unless you're rushing. And then the PMM sucks, and everyone knows the Gush is the best pistol in the game. But besides that, Finka just doesn't have the best gun loadout. And combined with her medic ability, it isn't too strong. Even the recoil aspect of it isn't the best, because I've heard some people complain about how it messes with their muscle memory. I don't know, it doesn't do that for me. It doesn't really mess me up, but it definitely doesn't help me either. Which is why I think Finka's in a really bad state right now. Just being a medic isn't too useful, so they're somehow going to have to change Finka into being a better operator, but I don't know how they're going to be able to do that. So, as of now, Finka stays at number 2 worst attacker in Rainbow Six Siege. As number 1 worst operator in the game right now, some of you might already know who this is going to be, but I'm sorry to all you Glaz mates out there. Glaz is the worst attacker in the game right now. He just straight up sucks. Glaz has a bad gun. You're not going to want a marksman rifle in a close range game that relies on headshots, when you're gonna take a gun with high damage, low fire rate, and you're still gonna need to take 2 shots to kill. If you can headshot with Glaz's gun, you can headshot with the R4C on Ash, and bring soft breach to your team. Glaz's ability doesn't help his team at all, which is why I think he's such a weak operator. Being able to see through smoke is kind of useful, but Warden can also see through smoke, and he isn't that good. But the problem with this is that when you put down your smoke grenade and look through it, the second you inevitably body shot somebody, they're just gonna move out of the way and not look through any of your smoke grenades anymore, and there you go. Glaz was just wasted. His gun doesn't do anything, his gadgets don't do much, and his ability doesn't help the team at all. And all of this combined just solidifies Glaz as being the worst attacking operator in the game right now. And with that, thanks for watching. Tell me in the comments if you agree with this list, and make sure to check out my channel if you haven't already. See ya.